I was in the truck for 3 weeks. Wow. Hard to say 3 weeks. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to become a tiger bear. Okay. This happened before I had dogs, but while I was on my own. I had just gotten on my own, and I was like fighting with Verizon and trying to get my internet, whatever, my modem. And my mom's like, hey, I'm coming back to Texas. Do you want to be on the truck with me? I was like, yes. Because this is what I honestly thought, and it's nothing like that. Okay, honestly, I thought I would be... I'm done. I thought I'd be able to travel to the United States and get to see cool stuff. We just went up north, down south, up north, down south. And so I sort of got it memorized, but not really. And also, it also sucks because when I'm in a vehicle for more than like 45 minutes, I fall asleep. In a moving vehicle, by the way. And there could be frequent stops, whatever. So, ow, my stomach. Ugh. This is also the same day that, okay. So, I was like, yeah, sure, yay, I get to ride in the truck. Also, I've always, because my mom's always been a truck driver, I've always had like a little bit of an obsession over big trucks. I still do. I love hearing them honk. If you go like this, they honk normally. Really? So, I went to Bangs. I went to my grandfather's house. I went over to the store over there and got a lot of food for me because I have to eat 3 meals. My mom only eats 1, or else I'll end up with an upset stomach. And I knew this prior, so I did, and I brought some clothes and stuff. And my mom and I do not get along, okay? So I got into the truck. My mom picked me up, got me into the truck, and we were off. I think we had to go to Dallas the next day or something like that. So we did. And then, yeah, from state to state to state, and like, actually, when I got on the truck, like, the day that I was going to get on the truck, I had started my period. So, I messed up my mom's seat. But that gave me an idea that I had to wear the thick pads, are like that thick. And I hate wearing them because they feel like you're wearing a diaper. And yeah, sure, it's not my fault. I mean, like, it's Mother Nature. But it's a thing that happened. I just realized the shirt that I'm wearing. Oh my god, this is pretty cool. This is a cool video. I love this video already because the shirt actually happens to match. So we went up north and dropped some stuff off. And the first week was pretty we were laughing, we were being silly and stuff like that on the trek. And at this time, she only had Sheba, I think. Yeah, Sheba. I have to get permission. If I do, you'll see my mom's dog's Facebook page, and you'll see the oldest one, the one in the red is Sheba. And so Sheba and I were getting along too, except Sheba sort of has her way set. And she decides to sit in my seat, and like pretty much trying to tell me get off. That's her way of saying, hey, get off. This is my seat, I'll do whatever I want. This is my truck. And we bickered back and forth, me and this dog. But I did take her out, and I did help take her out and stuff like that, made sure she was okay, and she was fine. So, I'd help take her out and stuff. And here's the thing, okay? My mom and I are a little bit different, because my mom, whatever she wore that day, she'll sleep in the truck. It's not really that big of a deal due to the fact that if you have to have credits or you have to pay to take a shower and the truck stops. And we got to the first time I took a shower, my mom's like, you gotta have flip-flops, and because of foot diseases, whatever, athlete foot. And so I got some flip-flops, and I went into the shower area. I went and took a shower, which they have a bathroom, a toilet, and then a sink over here, and then here's this whole section right here where you take a shower, and the water just runs through the drain and stuff. And I think they do give you body wash, the bar one, and towels and stuff. They do give you towels, I know that for a fact. But because my skin has so many sensitivities, I used my body wash and my shampoo and conditioner. And I was fine. I took a shower, got out, and then I waited. And then I remember at one point, while I was waiting, and I had money at this time, and I always have money, but I had money. One time I remember this, okay? I had gotten out of the shower, because I guess I take quicker showers than my mom, and I got all of us, I don't have mine, I don't think anyone's got theirs, a happy pill. And it was a plush pill with small legs about that big, small arms about that big too, and it said push me. When you push it, it's laughing because you're supposed to chill, whatever, and so it just laughs. And I was like, ooh, this is a pretty cool idea. So I went and got it. Then the second week, we were bickering like crazy. Oh my gosh, we were in fights every day, it seemed like, over this or that, or I'm not up long enough and stuff like that. And then we went to my aunt's, who no one claims anymore, due to the way that she, treats the family, whatever. Well, some do, but some don't. And I slept with my sister, and like for a couple days, and then we got back on the truck. And I remember we ran to Iowa 80. Yep, this is my Iowa 80 truck stop shirt. And that is like the biggest truck stop in, I think, the world. Yep, the world's largest truck stop. And they have like a mini museum of trucks. And I was like, awesome! And I do have a keychain that I'm gonna make into a ring, maybe. No, not a ring, a magnet. But, oh my gosh, I remember like being amazed at it. And my mom's like everyone, my sister went over and she's like, what's the big deal? Like, who cares? But for me, it's like, what the heck? This is so awesome. Try it. Go to Iowa 80 when you get a chance and check it out. And so I was happy because that was the biggest thing. And also, I get excited super easily. This is why I say I still have ADHD, even though I'm undiagnosed with it anymore. And I was like, that was like the biggest thing for me. And then I remember like getting, I think I ended up getting like really bad car sickness or something like that because I was in the truck for so long. And like it got really bad. And I think at some point I felt like I was going to throw up. I don't throw up that easily, even though I could feel like I'm going to throw up. I still don't throw up that easily. I have to actually be sick to throw up. And like the last week, I was so thankful. Back to Texas, went over, and I had given my cousin, I think I gave her like the key to my apartment or something. I had to talk to her about getting into my apartment or something like that. And she lived just next door, in the next complex that was like right by the apartments that I was in. And it was still considered the same complex. It's just section 1 and then Brownwood Apartments 1, Brownwood Apartments 2. And she lived in the second one, and I lived in the first. And so I had to run over to her house. I remember vaguely running to her place, and my aunt was there, and I asked for something, and I think it was the key, and like, so then then I ran into my apartment, turned everything on, because everything was turned off because I wasn't there. There was no point in it. And I was so happy to be home. I mean, I was so happy. And then like last time I was in the truck, I was in it for like 4 days and Mom already started bickering at me. But this whole time it was also very miserable because Rosebud was with us, and Rosebud's got some separation anxiety issues, and so like every time I left, she'd start whining. So I remember we were at the truck stop. Actually, I will do another story about this one because this is about 15 minutes anyways. So, please like, comment, and subscribe. And always remember, you can do what you set your mind to.